eat it? Huh? You ever been eat it before? Drink this one. Piper, I love you.
Arm and accuracy 6 each. That might be nice. I think the thing that I got there is better. Oh yeah, this one is actually showing me. I didn't even realize I got that new bat. Damn it. Oh wait. Pictures.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cleveland Guardians. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Ralph Taylor.
Well, Taylor.
Smash to the left side. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. First and second, 2 down. And next for New York, Trent Grisham. Ground ball right side, Taylor. On to first. That takes care of Grisham.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Wouldn't chase that time. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Slow roller to third. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And the batter now, Rowdy Tellez. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One-handed.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
Touches down. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Jose Ramirez. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just
Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. The 0-2. And a ground ball to first. And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. It's 4-2. And Jack Peterson stands in. And the pitch. Bounce to the right. Taylor. Save. He beats the tag. It's 8-2. 1 down. So in now for Cleveland, Ralph Taylor. 1 for 3. And there's a rocket into the outfield. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. Play at the plate. Got him. Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. 2-2 now. Liner, base hit.
Dig hard, he's scoring. Go.
Fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores. Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. On the ground, Taylor. In plenty of time to first. That takes care of Grisham. So 2 down. Ralph Taylor digs in now.
Let her fly, bigger.
Bounced up the middle. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take this one in a blowout.
key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line, and that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
And up next for Cleveland, Ralph Taylor.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And there's a ball. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. On the Goldsmith, that's 2. Michael Conforto will climb in. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Taylor throws to first in time.
Hey, drive it. Here we go.
He swings and fouls one off.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably runner on the go, and he walked him.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk.
Let's go.
In the air, right side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Ball that time.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swinging a drive, deep right field.
Is it gone?
That's back.
Is it gone? It is gone,
And
baby.
it's gone.
His bat looks like it's in these.
Ralph Taylor, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Give me another one. Let's go.
He's late there, strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
That's inside.
Watch up. Drive it in for us.
We can do it. We can do it. Come on, you don't have to walk.
And a 1-1. And he grounds one back up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Judge hustles it back. Comeback. So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Kicks and deals. Runner takes off. High in the air, out to right.
Go. He's scoring.
And that is that.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3 games to win it, and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that.
Ralph Taylor digs in for the Guardians. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 out, space is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Next offering upstairs. Swung on, belted. Slater ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now that designated hitter.
Saved 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow, and I'll give you a free suit."
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strike.
I hate sliders on the outside. I always clean it. I always go all the way down.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 0-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Next offering upstairs.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
One gone, runner at first. Jose Ramirez. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, safe.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
The pitch. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. So one out, nobody on. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Ralph Taylor. Ground ball, left side. Jumps, throws. Awesome play there.
Oh, a really nice three-game home series sweep. They came out and...
Wow. They could let me pitch one time against them. Pipes, watch out for those boards over there. My ERA is 1.73 though. We're gonna chalk this one up. That was last season. That's my first season in the MLB. Planning to keep it below 2, like down here. Got 2 shutouts already this season. 10 strikeouts. That's not me. Got 2 shutouts. 5 games. 36 in that pitch. 7 runs. Strikeouts 40 strikeouts already. Only 5 games. Hey, what are you doing? You're gonna be in front of the TV. I'm not gonna be able to see you. You gotta turn like this way. You gotta turn like that way. Okay. Look at her. Big. She She moved the chair over there so she can sit up with the phone on it. She might be feeling some of that fan.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy
you
to
feel
have
this
you
one
with
good?
us. The show brings you a match. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. The line to kick the pitch. That one finds the zone, and we're underway. Next pitch is downstairs. And a good eye there. Next offering is fouled back. Righty delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. That's through there for a strike.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. So, Siggy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. And that's down and away.
It's a good take.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Ralph Taylor. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Right through there for a strike. Two now. Ball 1 there.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3. Back now at Progressive Field. New inning getting started. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Taylor measures 6 feet 4 inches. Just 19 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. On the ground. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jake Rogers. First pitch swinging. 1 out, base is empty. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. Down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here is Kevin Alcantara. Loads in there, 0-1. Foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. And that one ripped to left, and there's a hit. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Jace Young. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. And that's in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now,
1 ball.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That just misses, and that's ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there.
Wow, that's strike 3, and the 3rd out. So
There we go.
back here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. And now, Ryan Bliss. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Just misses. And it's 1-2. Swing and a base hit.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a foul ball. The pitch. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air out towards right center. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. His first at bat was a strikeout. Pickoff throw. Bliss gets back easily. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw. Tag. Out. Great throw by Gary Sanchez.
You know, when you got cooler temperatures like this, sometimes it's a little harder to get some offense going because hitters just don't want to feel the sting in their hands. They don't barrel it up.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Riley Green. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one finds the corner. Now 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Sends him down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Next is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And a pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Goes down looking.
Now, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Not even close there. Now 1-2. Righty to the plate. That one the other way. Nice grab. Bottom of the 4th. So in now for Cleveland, Ralph Taylor. Olsen back to work. Fought off foul.
You know, these Guardians just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence.
And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. 0-1. Rogers goes 6'1", 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Roquillo. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And next up for the Tigers, Kevin Alcantara. There's a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 5th. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So 2 down now, and here is Jace Young. There's a strike. And ball 1. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball out to left field. Quan settles underneath it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Top 6. And the batter now, Ryan Bliss. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Ground ball right side. Throw over to Tellez. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. He goes down looking. Here's the left fielder, Matt Vierling. And first offering is fouled off. That's the 3rd. Jump throw across his body. They get the out, and that'll do it. Nope.
I hit the ball good.
That's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Big swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
The wind and the pitch. Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Green in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Hard hit left side. Ramirez sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Right through there for a strike. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That's towards center. Valera moving under it. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Daniel stepping up for the Guardians. Ralph Taylor. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that is ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next pitch is outside. Jose Ramirez next to bat for Cleveland. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Rogers has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 1 away. So runner at second, 2 down. Ralph Taylor digs in for the Guardians. And that one fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The winning run on second base. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Faedo gathers, goes to first, in time. We're in extras here, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Runner takes off. Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
1 down. Here's Rowdy Tellez. At the belt and fires. This one popped up. Keith hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. The Guardians down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Taylor with a solid outing on the mound and pushed them to the walk-off win at the plate. Not bad.
Didn't exactly light him up at the plate, Boog, but he pitched well enough to offset that. I'm sure he'll want some better ABs next time out.
Tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They let 10 runners on base.
The squad, I get that back. I'll play with that. Appreciate y'all, bro. Checking out the camera. God, I don't
He knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Under it.
Tag up, tag up.
He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Mateo going back. Caught just shy of the wall.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in.
And first offering is fouled off.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Bell makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back now at Progressive Field, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Guardians DH, Ralph Taylor. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Raced into left. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out flying, ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And a pitch. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball popped up. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
We got any pitcher on now? Yep, left-handed.
Runner takes off. Lifted in the air down the left side. And it falls. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. It's offline and he scores. It's 6-6. Ralph Taylor digs into the Guardians. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. He's proved his tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
Here comes a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That was barely stretching for that shit.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Looking good, no one better, come on.
That's hard hit on the line.
Drop. No.
And it's caught for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the... Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. First, for the victorious Cleveland Browns.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Matt Vierling. Right side. Taylor throws to first in time. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Riley Green. And he hits a ground ball right side. Taylor has it, throws to first. And that is... Base is empty with 2 away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ralph Taylor. That one out to right. Green settles under it. Nabs it. That is the inning. Here in Cleveland, Javi Baez digs in right side. On the ground, Taylor. Tosses to first. Baez gone in the play. So 2 down. Daniel Mateo up now for the Tigers. On the ground, right side. Taylor on to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. And that's outside.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
DeLauder, the lead runner out at second. Quan on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Good. Why wasn't that good?
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Next offering way off the plate.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes.
Why can't I hit the fucking ball?
Back here in Cleveland, leading off Javier Baez. Ground ball to the right side. Throw over to Tellez. Baez gone in the play.
Oh, Biggin.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you...
Here's a high fly ball out to center. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And it's now a 2-run game. So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the second baseman, Ralph Taylor.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center.
Come on, go, 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 go.
That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Runner breaks for third. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Man at second here with 2 away. Ralph Taylor digs in for the Guardians. Swings through that one out in front that time.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves.
Right here.
Horrible.
I'm gonna get one.
I got your toes. I got your toes. Hey, Pipes, I got your mom's toes. Now I'm gonna eat them. Now I gotta eat them. I gotta eat the toes. I don't know about that, though. I like these 2 bats, but they both cool, though. I'm kicking your ass, Piper. I'm kicking your butt. Striking out all those times, dropped my percentage down. What was it by, like 16, 15? It was at 3 something, now it's at 280. That sucks. But at least those two are at something. Lopez and Pesky. Damn, the Pirates are the complete opposite of us. 17 and 11, we're 11 and 17. I gotta hit the ball.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack
Double
Sawinski.
play.
2 on, 1 out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance. And up next for Cleveland, Ralph Taylor. Leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Right-hander kick steals.
Fuck you.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a...
Now this is through for a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's 2-1.
There we go.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Jose Ramirez. 2-2 now. Runner on the move. Got him swinging. Throw safe. Stepping up for the Guardians, Robbie Pesky. The pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swung on, ball 2. And that one hits the wall. One comes in to score from second. It's 2-2. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to him. Henry Davis. On the ground right side, Taylor. Slings to first. 1 out in the second.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Taylor throws to first in time. And a foul ball.
Thought he was gonna throw a fastball. That's what he's about to throw right now, though.
Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to Gallo. They limit the damage here.
Man, they tied it up.
And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. Hard hit left side. Peguero throws to first. And that's an out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job.
1 down. Runner at first. And now it's Joey Gallo. Tied at 4. On the ground to third. Might be 2. Beats the second. Out there. On to Tellez. And the double play ends.
There we go.
Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's the power speed combo. Ralph Taylor puts it in the air out towards left center. Sawinski makes the grab, 1 away. We go to the top of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez. Hard hit right side. Taylor has it, throws to first. And a quick out, number 1. 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw over to Tellez. Got him.
Now batting.
And now Ralph Taylor. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
They switched to right-handed now.
That to right. Wallner under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So the lineup flips over. Here's the third baseman, Liover Peguero. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. The double play ends it right here. Taylor with some solid production in the win. Had a single and an RBI.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him. Nice job to help lift the team to a win.
The final run for our ball game tonight. First, for the victorious
It's the end of the world as we know it. I need a hit. Oh, no.
On the ground, out to short.
Cut him off.
Sends it to first. And that is that.
Sit down, bitch. Like, okay.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Yeah, man. Just relax on my chair. Take a deep breath.
Righty delivers. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first is in time.
Oh, Boog, we talked about how the ball. So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Those swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out fine.
Runner takes off. Up the middle. Off balance throw in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first. That's out number.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these teams are showing around the league today. They have total command.
Why don't you do it to the chair I'm sitting in? Jerk.
At the play, Taylor Walls. The wind of the pitch. Fastball in for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Put that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
One gone, runner at first. Brian Reynolds here. There's a strike.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Hit in the air, center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting four.
Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit.
Sawinski.
Fastball for a strike.
All ones the count.
Rodriguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Fought off foul.
It says,
kicks and deals.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Don't get how I struck out.
And we're back. And here is Matt Wallner. Taylor in his second season, just 19 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Taylor back to work. That's in there. And it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. 0-2 now. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Jimenez. Jump throw. And a couple of quick outs.
This liner's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You've got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Chopper right side. And he picks it up in foul territory. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball still 0-2. Second inning here, no score. Up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Nick Gonzalez.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And here it comes. Just missed. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first lane of the bunker.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned. And just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
The 0-2. Hit weakly on the ground. And foul ball. Trying to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. And it's second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Top of the third, no score.
Damn, this dude ain't sticking with nothing.
And the inning is over.
Like I said, the next 3 games have to fuck out.
High fly ball out to center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Here in Cleveland, and now it's going to be Brian Reynolds. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. That one fouled off. That's in there, and that is strike 2. All tied up here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Waller stands in now and watches strike 1. Bounce to the left side and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Davis takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Base hit right field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Into Heritage Park and out of here. Home run. Home run number 5 on the season, and they take the lead. It's 4-0.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there.
Now 1-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. 2 outs. Base is empty. Leover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. There's the strike at the knees. Hard hit left side. Throw over to Tellez. That'll end the inning after all. Back here in Cleveland. Now it's the shortstop, Taylor Walls. First offering, and it just misses. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Rodriguez in the box again. Takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 5th. Way out front for strike 2.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way.
You're going to take me out.
Daniel Espino taking over. Gray back to work.
You know, these Guardians need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball one.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Ralph Taylor, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
That's outside.
And a pitch. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Taylor back on a dive.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seen it.
Runner on the go. And there's ball 4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. And a pitch. Got him. And that will end the inning. 8 innings.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here.
Horrible.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Here's some real power at the plate. Ralph Taylor. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris. A former Rookie of the Year. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Yeah. Big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got him swinging. So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Wyatt Langford. On the ground. Taylor has it, throws to first, and that is... And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone well over the monster. He powers that one out of here. Here's Trevor Story now. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Not much to this one other than just a whip.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran now at the plate. And he deals. Double play ball to second. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
What? I'm making up shit.
What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
0-1 down. On the ground, could be two. Story. Balance feed, there's one. What a double play that was. So two away with nobody on. And here is Cyrus Irizarry. On the ground, right side, Taylor. In plenty of time to first, out with room to spare. The pitch. 1-1 to Taylor. Winkowski, in his third season, he features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. In the air, right field.
It's gone. It's gone.
Langford fouls it in for the out. And there's one down. Bottom of the ninth, and now Nico Cavadas. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw over to Tellez, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
Hey, Pipes. We're about to be walking to the gas station in a minute, little baby. We're about to be walking to the gas station in
And
a
the
minute.
first pitch misses for ball one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
It said good, but I missed it. How the
1-2 here. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice base is empty with two away. So stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. On the ground right side. Slings to first. And Devers is set down.
So, Big, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one. His 13th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in. One down. Now batting Tristan Casas. Righty delivers. Double play ball to second. There's one. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Ralph Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked. Here goes the runner. Swing and a pop-up. And there's one down.
My dude mentioned Ramirez, but
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
One gone, runner at first. And up next for Cleveland, Robbie Heskey. Now they've got him in a rundown. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Now batting Jaron Duran. The 1-2. Up the middle. Oh, great stop.
Taylor tossed to second. Nice diving stop right there. He gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job.
Next to hit, Ralph Taylor. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. Durant going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Ralph Taylor digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered in this game. Swung on, belted. And it bangs off the foul.
You expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers
with 4 RBIs. That was the best game I've had in a minute. I just played like 3 horrible bad games. And then just played a really good one. Got 1 more in the series real quick.
So digging in, Ralph Taylor. Right side. Langford makes the grab for the second out. And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. And a pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Taylor has it, throws to first, and the inning is... That one fouled off. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
Irizarry to second on the first double play. And that's the inning.
Worst game. Another bad fucking game.
Now it's the right fielder, Wyatt Langford. The 1-2. Ground ball left side could be 2. 1 at second. Tellez, 2.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's...
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Ralph Taylor. In the air, right field. He's under it. Makes the catch, inning over.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a...
Fucking bullshit. Hey, Pipes. Pipes. Piper. You gotta get out there and go get some socks on so we can go. Or we're gonna walk to the gas station real quick. Yes, you can get back on it when we get back. No, it's not. My whole fucking team is cold. That sucks. Home runs and RBIs didn't even bring my fucking batting average up because I struck out and got out the next fucking game. Piper, we gotta go before it gets dark.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the... So digging in,
Batting
Ralph
third,
Taylor.
the designated hitter. Ralph Taylor.
My phone doesn't work. It's not going to let you
Hit
walk.
hard, that gets through. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at
Call
third.
it back when we get back. Not that much
Just
of a
kept it
problem.
simple. Played
Please
back
watch
up
out.
the middle
though.
of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner on the go. High fly ball out to left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Runner tags from third, and now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Brian Urquillo. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. Back here on the south side. New inning getting started. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ralph Taylor. Hit hard on the ground is short.
But I'm out though, right?
In
Perfect,
time
but
to
I'm out
ball.
though, right? And it was
Leadoff
power.
hitter retired in the fourth.
What are you talking about? It was perfect. What kind of bullshit are we talking about?
On the ground to the left. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that is that. 1 left for the Guardians. And our score remains 2-1. Next is the designated hitter, Ralph Taylor. 1 for 3. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score and they tie. It's 4-4.
It's a run on the board.
Go
He
over
picks
it.
up an RBI.
Yeah.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect.
Got him swinging. That's out number 3.
Piper, why are you bothering your mama when you see she's talking to you?
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 runners on base.
Hey, you don't want no. You don't want her to walk her store. You don't want your feet on her. How is that a bad thing? You want me to put my feet on you?
Foul ball there. Hicks, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
She loves saying you sucking on poop though.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Stassi up with it to first. Oh, the throw is wild.
I made it.
It looked to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well.
Runner on the go. Up the middle. In time to ball. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Josh Herman. The wind and the pitch. 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kwan pulls that one down, and there's one down. Here's Nick Madrigal. That one's in there. Strike one. That's a strike. Chopped out in front of the plate. Throws to first in time. And now it's Luis Robert.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
There's the strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Eloy Jimenez.
One ball, no strike.
In the dirt. Nice job.
Yeah, you don't have your stuff on.
Robert leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Whatever shoes you're wearing on.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up.
You don't need no jacket. It's hot. You crazy.
Bottom of the second. Andrew Vaughn now.
Definitely don't need no jacket.
To work.
If you put a jacket on, you won't
Through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing. Later on in the game, that may be a pitch that he turns on.
Yeah, man, he's coming on.
Fly ball down the line.
Sorry. All right, as soon as I'm done.
And that's a foul ball.
With this inning. As soon as I'm done with this inning, I'm about to shut it off. So I'm going to pause it. Here we go.
Popped up left side. Strong makes the catch, and there's one gone. Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox.
I do, though.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And next to hit for the Sox, Colson Montgomery. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes
Tell her she's skinny because her parents don't feed her enough.
The White Sox down by a run here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
She said she looked like a what?
Fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Ground ball left side. And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Scoot over and just get it.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The White Sox trailing by a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That is the...
Now batting, designated hitter, Ralph Taylor.
On the ground, and that's just foul. The 0-1. And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner around second. The The relay throw. And he's out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Max Stassi. And a good out.